Okay, 4.5.27, what do we have here? Matty Evans drove 250 miles in the same amount of time that it took a turbo propeller plane to travel 1,000 miles. The speed of the plane was 150 faster than the car. Find the speed of the plane. So we could either do the speed is the car or the plane. I'm going to say P because that's what we're trying to solve for. Then at the end, we don't have to remember to solve for the other one. So if that's the speed of the plane, then the car is slower than that, and it's 150. So the car would be 150 slower than the speed of the plane. All right, now I'm thinking we'd have to remember here that rate times time equals distance. And it's talking about the 250 miles is the same in both cases. Or no, the 250 miles, so this is my rate, and then times my time equals my distance. So the two distances are different. So I'm kind of wondering about if I split this up as distance over rate. Let's see. Distance over rate equals time. Because it says that in the same amount of time. So if we write our two equations in this form, then we can set them equal to each other because it's the same time for both of them. We don't know what that time is, but it does say it's the same. So I'm going to do distance over rate, and my distance for the plane was 1,000. Over my rate for the plane, we said we're going to call that P. And then my distance for the car is the 250. Over the rate for the car is P minus 150. So if those are my two times, then we can set them equal to each other because the story says in the same amount of time. So the two times have to be equal. So I'm going to put this one equal to the 1,000 over P in the other one. And if there's different ways you could work this at this point. I like to do it as simple so I don't leave somebody behind. If I multiply both sides by the P, that'll get this one out of here. That would give me 250. If you can do these steps at the same time, that's awesome. Please do it as long as you don't make a mistake. I've talked before about how important I think that is to practice doing that for timed high-stakes tests like SAT, ACT sorts of things. So I highly encourage you to try to do these steps at once. So if I multiply by the P over 150 to get rid of that one, I got to multiply that over here as well. P minus 150. Now just the left side is still the 250p. The right side, distribute that out. 1000p minus the 1000 times 150. That would add 3 zeros onto the 150. And then I think I'll just go ahead and subtract this. So it's going to make a negative 750p on this side, equal to the negative 150,000. Divide by the 750. That's a negative also. Running out of space there. And so 150,000, do it this way, we could divide them both to simplify that. And then 75 goes into the 150 part 2 times, and then add on the other 2 zeros. So I'm going to get 200 miles per hour for the plane. And I believe that is what they asked for, was the speed of the plane. You know, if you're not comfortable, you can always grab a calculator with 150,000 divided by that 750 and just double check that you are going to get that 200. But that's how I would set up. And again, that's not the only way to set up that problem. That's just the way, as I was reading it, that it came to my mind. but you can organize it and set it up in another way and still get to that solution. So write problems with these rational functions in lesson 4-5.